Okay, welcome everybody. I'm Susan Macbeth, the founder and owner of Adventures by the Book, along with our wonderful team and our ambassadors. And we are very excited to have you here today to celebrate our official launch of our website. As most of you know, we've been undergoing a painfully slow and long merge process, but finally we were able to get our website up and running and working. And so we wanted to celebrate that with all of you today at a short celebration where we introduce you to our team and to our ambassadors, talk a little bit about our website, do some giveaways, and you do have to be present to win. We'll give those away at the end of the event, so you got to stay for the whole thing. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. One of the reasons we decided to merge is we realized we were duplicating a lot of efforts between Adventures by the Book and Novel Network. And we really wanted to streamline it so that we could bring authors and readers closer together, offer more opportunities for them, offer more experiences, adventures, events, and experiences like this where we can connect and get to know each other over books. So we're really excited about it. There's always going to be a few glitches when you do a merge, and so we will have that to contend with, but we've got such a stellar team that I'm sure it'll go well. I do want to first introduce our team members, and it's a little bittersweet because I'll introduce Debbie Harpham first, who most of you know and have worked with. She's been with us for many years. She's been an integral and valued part of our team. She is leaving to try new pastures, and we wish her a fond farewell. We're going to miss her. She's been amazing, and we couldn't have done this launch without her. So I'm going to introduce her first. Debbie, thanks for everything you've done, and we're going to miss you a lot. But if you want to say a few words, now's your chance.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the kindness. And yeah, it's been a journey. I started when Novel Network was in its infancy, and we built it and grown it, and it's been my baby, honestly. And so it's kind of like a mama bird pushing her little baby out the nest with the merge. So it's come full circle, and now it's merged into Adventures by the Book. So it's been a joy to work with everyone. I've learned so much and grown so much and read so many books. And thank you. My to be read list is just exploding all the time. And I hope you guys will stay in touch with me, because it's been such a delight to meet all of you. And I really appreciate just the people that you are, and just the different places you come from, and your life experiences. And so, yeah, I'll miss that, but please do stay in touch. And I'll certainly be registering for events now on the fun side, not the working side. So you'll probably see me again on some of the events.
Yeah, and as most of you know, Debbie's my sister, so it's been an extra pleasure working with her, because I've had the benefit of a great employee, but also a really fabulous sister that I'm lucky to have worked with side by side for all these years. So thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Next, I want to introduce Amber, who has been with us for several years as well. And Amber has been amazing and is an important part of our team. And she just lightened her hair, and she looks beautiful. So you want to say a few words, Amber?
Hi, everyone. My name is Amber. I'm the communications coordinator for Adventures by the Book. I've been working with Susan and Debbie for 3 years now in July, which is crazy. The time has just flown by. And there's just nothing like Adventures by the Book. The events, the authors, the readers, everyone here. It's just such a special place. And so I'm so excited to be launching this website with you guys today. I did a lot of the behind the scenes work on the content with the website, Debbie as well, and Susan. And so we're just really excited to be here today to show you it. And I just love to read, so I love to be here with you guys. So yeah.
And she's also an incredible writer, which she didn't say. And she's a valued and integral part of the team as well. And between her and Debbie, this new website merge would not have happened. They've been really important, instrumental, valuable, and I so appreciate everything they've done to help that. And then we have Sarah, who's been holding down the fort while we've been busy doing all the merge stuff. And she's been a valued part of the team as well, and has been us several years now, right? Is it almost 2? Okay, 1 year. All right, 1 year. So you want to say a few words, Sarah?
Hi everyone. It's so nice to meet you all virtually. Like Susan said, I'm Sarah. I'm the administrative assistant at Adventures by the Book. I kind of do a little bit of everything and try to pitch in and help wherever I'm needed. I also do a lot of our social media and our newsletters, and I go to events and I get to meet all of you. And honestly, that's one of my favorite parts about this job because I just have so much fun getting to know everyone and all the authors, and it's just a really great experience. So I'm so happy to be here and to help launch our brand new website.
Yeah, well, we're excited to have all three of you, and we'll be introducing you to our newest team members soon. So stay tuned for that. So I also want to introduce, we now have 7 new Adventures by the Book ambassadors, which was part of our merge process, and we're really excited about them. We couldn't have picked better ambassadors. They're all really talented, passionate readers who are each giving something different, but they're all helping promote books and literacy and connecting readers, and we're so grateful to each of them. They also are helping us launch our brand new Adventures by the Book book club series, which we're offering in multiple forms. So it's going to alternate every month. So one month we'll have in-person book club visits in San Diego, and that will be with Debbie Stone and Marilyn, Marilyn just got off a plane, so she's hoping to join us. She's not here yet, but you'll have a chance to meet her. And they've been really great so far. Our first event with them is going to be July 10th in San Diego up at Napatini Wine Bar in Carlsbad. And you can come and have a book club discussion that's going to be led by Debbie and Marilyn, or I think maybe just Marilyn this time. And then followed that, we'll have a wine and cheese pairing event inside Napatini with the author, which is going to be really fun. That's July 10th. So if you haven't signed up yet and you're in or near San Diego, Carlsbad, make sure you sign up because that's going to be really fun. August 7th, we're going to launch our first event in Harrison, New York at the Harrison, New York Public Library, thanks to Giovanna, and who works at the library and has set that up. And she's going to be coordinating that with Janice. Where is Janice? Oh, there you are in the middle. I lost you there in the middle of the screen. And Janice is an author as well as an avid reader and organizer and book club leader. So it's going to be really fun. And the fun thing about this event is it's going to be hybrid. So if you're in the Harrison, New York area, you can go in person and meet the author, Martha Hall Kelly, who is a Novel Network author, really incredible. And many of you obviously know her. She's a New York Times and international best-selling author. And then you can also do a hybrid because thanks to Giovanna, who's going to set that up with the library, you can also join us via Zoom. So I want to introduce Giovanna and Janice to say a few words as well. So we want to start with Janice, since you're the first one unmuted.
Great. Thank you so much. And Debbie, we are going to miss you, but good luck with your next adventure. So I'm Janice Robinson Daly. As Susan mentioned, I am a little bit everything books, a book lover, book reader, book writer, and thrilled to be an ambassador to help bring forward some East Coast events for a lot of folks, and working with Giovanna in Harrison, New York, which is Westchester County area. I looked it up on the map. I'm on Cape Cod, so not too far of a drive, and I've got lots of friends and family in the area I can bunk with for a couple of nights. So looking forward to our first event with Martha Hall Kelly. Should be really fun. We'll be reading and discussing The Golden Doves, which is her latest book, and I'm hoping she'll give us a sneak preview of her book coming out next year, which is based, I believe, right here on Martha's Vineyard off of Cape Cod. So I'm excited for that one.
Thank you, Janice. We're so thrilled to have you on board. Giovanna.
Hi, everybody. I work primarily as a librarian, adult programming and outreach at the Harrison Library, which is going to be one of your posts, I guess, for our book clubs. And we moderate a number of book clubs in my library, so this will be fun to be doing this as a hybrid with everyone around the world, really. And looking forward to working with Janice, who'll be actually talking about her new book as well with us in August and again in October. So looking forward to this new relationship, this new connection with you all.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited to have you, Giovanna. And how was I remiss? I talked about the San Diego event and I didn't introduce Debbie. I think I was waiting for Marilyn, but Debbie Stone is, many of you know her because she's like the most enthusiastic reader you'll ever find. And I love it. You go to an event and she's the first one who will run up to an author hugging, and she always has a smile on her face, but she's, you know, she's a serious reader and we love her enthusiasm. And Debbie, you want to say a few words?
Working on the unmute. Well, thank you so much for that compliment. And I just love it. I'm just so honored to be a part of this, this ventures and talking about books and starting up book clubs and building a community from what you and Debbie have already started, Susan. And I fell in love with it many, many, many years ago with author events. And I just find it to be very impactful in my life. And I love it so much.
Thank you, Debbie. We're thrilled to have you on board. And then last but not least, we have our September book club, and that is going to be with New York Times bestselling author Janet Skesley-Charles in conversation with Kate Thompson. This is going to be a virtual event hosted by Dorothy Miner, Simon, I'm sorry you're in the chat, in the audience instead of the panelist and you couldn't get on, but we love Simon as well. And then Jennifer Erickson, who is not here. But Dorothy, would you like to say a few words of introduction?
Oh, sure. Well, I'm so delighted to be here. And Debbie saw one of my reviews about an author in the Novel Network family, and we connected that way. So I've just really enjoyed getting to be part of the whole group, and Debbie's been so wonderful. And I live in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, so there are readers here in Oklahoma. And I lead book clubs and, you know, anything related to books. So I'm just excited to be part of this whole new adventure. And Simon and I did our first book club with Kate Quinn and Janie Chang, and it was fabulous. They are such delightful people, and we just really had a wonderful time. So I look forward to the next one.
And you were quite the trooper to be our guinea pig and be our first host of a Adventures by the Book club, and you did a great job. So thank you for that, Dorothy.
Thank you.
And Simon, I don't know if you want to say a few words in the chat box, since we can't changing my little bubble to everyone. And Simon, if you could put yours to everyone and maybe say a few words about yourself as well. And then when Marilyn joins us, she can also do the same. But yeah, we're really excited to have everyone on board. And we hope that you check out some of the book club events, whether they're virtual or in person, depending on where you're at in the country. But we tried to come up with something that everybody could attend, either virtually or in person. I think you'll have a lot of fun. But I also, if any of our ambassadors have a blog or a website or anything that people can follow, I know like Dorothy has a great book review. She's the book whisperer, and maybe they can put those in the chat box. So that would be great. So next we want to unveil, I know many of you have already seen our new website because it's been out already for about a month or so, but I'm going to screen share so you can see that. We can walk you through a few features. Then Debbie is going to do a quick tutorial, not a long one, just a quick show and tell of how, as a book club, you would schedule a visit with one of our authors. So give me a minute to screen share. All right, can you all see our new website? Okay, great. So you'll see on our homepage, we have scrolling photos of some of our favorite events and authors. And then you can check out what you're looking for. If you're a reader, an author, an organization, or a book club, you can click on there, learn more. We suggest some spotlight books, whether you're, we're highlighting Maria's Scarf by Zorro the Drummer, who is going to be in San Diego in October. If you're in the area, he's a world-renowned drummer. He was Lenny Kravitz's drummer. He's got an impactful memoir out that you can't believe. Bring out the tissues when you're reading. It's unbelievable. And then some of our book club recommends. These will be changing out periodically, so make sure to check back for our recommendations. And you can learn more about any of these authors by clicking on the button. And then some of our featured events. Of course, you can click on this button and find more of our schedule. And then just a fun screen of some of our past events. About us, you can meet our about the team. I'll let you guys scroll through that because it's self-explanatory. Our mission, our story. Meet the team, which will be changing shortly. Meet our ambassadors, who we're really excited to feature on our website as well. Some testimonials and other fun stuff. Our adventures is basically, a calendar of our events. Some of our travel experiences. We haven't relaunched our travel experiences since COVID, but we have some ideas for 2025 that we're excited about and hope to launch those soon. And then for authors, I know there's a handful of authors in the audience and we're glad you're here. So we can highlight, like I know Carol Van Den Hende is in the audience. So if you want to find a specific author, you can just search for them here and then find out a little bit more, meet the author. Here's Carol, and she gave us a wonderful orchid welcome when she joined the audience. So, and you'll see why, because she's got beautiful books, and these are her books. And you can, I'll let Debbie explain how that works to schedule a visit. So you just go to our book club page. It's free to join as a book club. You just have to register, and that gives you access to our database of authors like Carol and Janice and the other authors in the audience, and you can schedule a visit with them. And then this is new too. We have a bookshop, which is, as we do events, we often have leftover signed copies of books and some unsigned books as well. And so we're delighted to offer them to you at discounted prices. A lot of times it's like half price. So, and we will be changing those out regularly. So make sure you check back often. And then there's a contact us button as well. So if you have any questions, suggestions, concerns, you can always reach out to us and we're happy to chat with you. So I am going to stop sharing my screen and turn it over to Debbie so she can share her screen and kind of go over quickly how you would schedule a book club visit.
So you should all see the homepage of the website, and I'm logged in as a book club. So this is what you're going to see as a book club member once you've registered your group. Susan walked you through where you go to register your book club. It's free. It only takes a few minutes. So this is my book club homepage, and this is what I see. So if you want to schedule a visit with the author, the first thing you do is you just, you can either find the authors under the 4 authors, pull down, you get to our authors, or under the book clubs, you can look at our authors the same way, and it'll take you to our listing of authors alphabetically by last name, and you can search the authors here. And I want to schedule a visit perhaps with Janice. She's got a new book coming out soon, so that'll have to be updated, but so you just go to her page, you meet the author, and this looks a little bit like what Susan showed you. But once you're registered as a book club, it gives you a little bit more. It gives you the opportunity to schedule an author visit. So it gives you information about how to book right here. It gives you Janice's calendar of availability. So you would basically just click on the pull down menu, and she happens to offer a free 30-minute virtual visit or a 1-hour free visit. So you just select the type of visit you want. So we'll try for a free 30-minute, and then you continue, and it'll pull up Janice's calendar of availability. The time zone that you're going to see here is your personal time zone. I live in Denver, so that's what I'm seeing here. When you schedule a visit, you're going to schedule it based on your own time zone. So if I say I want a 6:30 to 7 p.m. visit, that's scheduling for Denver time. It'll automatically translate for the author to her time zone. Janice is on the East Coast, so that would mean an 8:30 start time for her. And so then I would just continue, and it will ask for all my personal information once I select the time I want and the type of visit I want, and it'll get my personal email information. and then you just click book, and then Janice will receive a notice that you've requested to visit, and you as the book club will see a notice. And so we at Adventures by the Book will reach out to Janice to confirm the date is still available on her calendar, because authors' calendars are very fluid and flexible, and I'm sure you can appreciate that. So we have to make sure that it'll work for them. Then you'll receive an email confirmation saying, yep, it's a done deal, you're good to go. And that's all you need to do. It's really simple, and it's a lot of fun to schedule a visit. So if you haven't done it, I encourage you to do that. That's all there is to it for book clubs. Is there anything else you want me to share, Susan?
No, I think that's good. Thank you. We just wanted to give the basics so people get a sense of, we wanted you to see how easy it is to schedule a book club visit with any of our authors. So you can take your time to go through the whole list, who's available, what they write, where they're available. Some of them are available in person, and they'll let you know what area of town they're in. They'll also let you know how far they're willing to travel and that type of thing. So I encourage you to do that. And then I want to go back to Simon, since we're missing his smiling face in our panelist. He did type in the chat box a little introduction, so I want to introduce him. He's from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm so glad to have been connected to Debbie via a book club member that suggested a novel network to get authors and readers to be engaged. I'm also glad I got connected to Susan and have this wonderful opportunity to be an ambassador for this awesome service. And Simon, we're so excited to have you on board. And next time we promise to figure out how to get you on the screen so we can see your smiling face, but we look forward to working with you on Zoom, and maybe someday meeting you in person. I think I've met the San Diego ambassadors in person, but someday I hope to meet the others in person as well. So one thing I wanted to mention for those of you in the audience who follow us on Adventures by the Book and Novel Network on Facebook and Instagram, and I hope all of you do, but we are going to be phasing out over a period of about a month. We're going to be phasing out the Novel Network Facebook page and Instagram page, and we don't want to lose connection with you. So we'd love you to all head over right now to Facebook and Instagram and make sure you follow us. And then be aware that in about a month, we will be phasing out the Novel Network pages, so we won't be duplicating our posts anymore. We are going to be having a contest on the Facebook page, so we want to encourage those people who are following us on Instagram now to make sure they go over to follow Adventures by the Book and not lose touch with us. So we'll be having a contest, so make sure you follow us there so you can see the details when that comes out. Is whoever switches over and follows through to follow us on Adventures by the Book, we'll be doing a giveaway after the end of a month, after we phase out, and do some fun giveaways. So make sure you do that soon. And that's pretty much all we have. And I'm wondering if anybody in the audience has any questions they want to type into the chat box. I see so many nice comments coming in, for our ambassadors and our staff, and especially bidding a fond farewell to Debbie. And we're so glad. We wanted to make this quick. We didn't want to take up a lot of your time, but we were excited to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick 10 lucky winners, and I'm going to ask you to email me. In fact, I'll put my email address right now in the chat box. And the winners can email me with your name, your mailing address, and a phone number. And I can't guarantee what book you're going to get, but if you want to let me know what genres you like to read, or if you have some particular author favorites, we'll try to pick you something that's close. Or if you want us to surprise you, we're happy to do that too. So let me go through the list now and pick. I'm just going to randomly pick 10 people. All right, we're going to start with Anne Perryman, number 1. Actually, I'm going to write this down. Anne Perryman. Congratulations, you're a winner. Next, we pick Dawn Christensen. Congratulations, Dawn. All right, who else? We've got Elaine Blumberg. Elaine, congratulations. Gary Gilliard. Congratulations, Gary. I think you were the pickleball player, if I recall correctly. Judy Leduc. Congratulations, Judy. You are a winner. And Kelly Cook. All right, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 more. How about, oh, I love the name, Manic Mystic Michael, Michelle, Manic. Okay, wonderful. And then who else do we have? How about Mindy Ehrlich? Congratulations, Mindy. And Nikki Capoziello, Nicola. And all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And how about Tiffany Earle? Tiffany. All right, that is our 10 winners. 10 winners. So make sure to email me, Susan@adventuresbythebook.com. Let me know your name, your mailing address, your phone number. And if you want to give any information about what you like to read, feel free to do so. And I'll try to pick a book that's close to your liking. Or if you want us to surprise you, we're happy to do that as well. So you can discover a new author.
Susan,
So, yeah.
So Janice Robinson Daly just offered up that she's going to give away a copy of her book, The Unlocked Path, if you want to announce another winner. And you
wow. Thank you, Janice. That's very generous of you. We love that. All right, let's see who's going to win Janice's book. How about S. Straka? S. Straka, and I'm going to put that in the winner of Janice's book. Thank you, Janice. How exciting. 11 winners. I love it.
And some people had, and someone had made a comment or a question in the chat box, Susan, that they weren't sure if the book club had to have their own Zoom account or virtual platform account. And it is the responsibility of the book club to set up the visit. However, some of our authors, including Janice, do have their own Zoom account and are available to set that up for a book club, but you would have to inquire when you schedule the visit. Typically, the book club needs to set that up, though.
Yeah, and it'll ask you, there's a box in the form that you fill out that says how you want to meet via Skype or Facebook or Zoom. Most people use Zoom nowadays, of course, but so you can put that information in there if you have a particular platform that works better for you and your book club. So, all right. So, all right, who just offered, I'll give away a copy of Almost Family. All right, there's no name attached to that. I don't know who that is. Almost Family. Can you identify yourself in the chat box? Oh, Anne Bancroft. Oh my gosh. That's so generous of you, Anne. Thank you so much. Anne is another one of our Novel Network Adventures by the Book authors, and she just generously offered a copy of her book, Almost Family. Thank you, Anne. All right, who will be the lucky winner of that? Let's see who stayed with us to the very end. How about Kathy Dice? Kathy Dice, congratulations, you are a winner. I love it. All right, so now we've given away 12 books. How fun is that? All right, well, that's all we have. Does anybody have any questions in the chat box? Any ambassadors, any staff want to say any final words? Have any comments? Okay, very good. So then until next time, I'm trying to think when our next event is. And usually I have that pulled up and I didn't, so I don't even know when it is. I know if you're in San Diego, we have 2 events coming up with Kate Quinn. If you're a fan of Kate Quinn's, we are doing 2 launch day events for her, one in Carlsbad and one in Coronado. They're about an hour apart, so wherever you are in town, you can find one closest to you. And that's going to be really fun. It is launch day for the Briar Club, which is her new book. It's exciting. And then we have book bingo coming up. Thank you, Sarah. Our next book bingo in partnership with the Amory Area, Wisconsin Public Library. And our theme for that is adventures, which is perfect for Adventures by the Book. And that's free to join. And we also give away prizes. So make sure that you register for that. And I think that's it. So I just want to thank you all again for your incredible support, your love for literature, for being loyal adventurers, for being just so supportive and wonderful and fun to work with. And again, a public thank you to Debbie. We're going to miss you so much. And to all our staff and ambassadors, thank you. And thanks for all joining us today. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.